Hi Year 8 Digital Design. I'm not able to be with you today because I decided it's better not to give you my cold, but you're lucky to have Mrs. Cunningham to help you get through today's lesson. So remember, we've been working on ideation drawing, and the main point here is that it's not an artistic endeavor, it's a design endeavor. So you're not marked on your artwork, just the quality of your design. And we looked at some ideas, we looked at what it's used for, mainly the way of visualizing your creative ideas. Your goal is to have, by the end of today's lesson, 5 ideas, or what we call ideations, 5 ideations for solving the problem. Right, so I'm going to do some demonstration, pardon the frog in my throat. Idea number 1, I've sketched onto paper. So I chose to represent the crossing of Hawes Street with the pedestrian crossing, and my first idea involves a lollipop person wearing a neon vest with an LED stop sign. So this is probably a low-cost solution. So I'm going to put that into, just bear with me, I'm going to show you how that would work. I have put these into Content Library, Student Design Sketches, and these are the scans that you did on the first day, this time last week, and also on the Friday in 2 different tabs here. So remember that these images will take a while to come in on your computer because they're large scans, so you'll have to be patient and work around the speed of the internet. The content of this class, of course, like every other class, is in classes, and it's week 6 lesson 1, and so, oh, I'm sorry, that's right, week 6 lesson 1. My mistake, it is week 7 lesson 1, week 7 lesson 1, and ideation drawing of 5 discrete design ideas. Annotate these with words, name, label and date each solution. Continue your entry in my design ideas section called 5 design ideas, and find your first design in the design sketches section and copy to your 5 ideas design ideas section. Complete another pencil sketch of your second idea. Well, you did that last class. Label it with your name, and you'll call that design 2. Use maps and screenshots. This is really today's work. Put it into design 3. This is how you will do that and what it looks like. Rightio. So I'm going to go to the student design sketches, and here's the one from last week, the 31st of June. Both are from last week actually. And at the bottom, here is my design idea, the one that I just showed you. I'm going to copy that by going using Apple key and C or Command C on your keyboard. So that's now copied. I'll put that into a student's work. I'll choose Jafet. Jafet, if you're there, I'm sorry, you can just delete this out. And in my design ideas, Jafet should have a page called 5 design ideas. Now that first one's going to go there. Control V. You can also do this by going insert from an image page there. So okay, so this is already annotated. Idea number 1, Mr. Johnson's exemplar. So the second one, which I already pre-did, you could put in your second pencil sketch. For me, I'm going to annotate an image, or I have annotated an image. So that's going to go here, and it's going to be, I'm going to insert a picture from File, and it's going to be this one here. Now while that's inserting that image, don't forget that you need to label it, and I'm going to do that by going Draw, putting my cursor here next to it, and I'm going to call this idea number 2. Oops. Make sure you don't delete it like I just did. Idea number 2, pedestrian Foreseen. Okay, so then feel free to draw your ideas in there by using the pen tools, the highlighter tools, and the eraser. So just say I wanted to annotate that, I can draw all over that. Also label it by using the text tool. Remember that the text will go down here though, so you're probably better off just annotating it like so. What that would look like at the end might be something like this. Into the next one, which would be idea 3. Overpass bridge. And I would get that by getting an image from teacher notes, school maps and satellite images, which is this where I've put some overview maps of the school. You can just get them off Google Earth if you want, or one of those places. So just for example, I want that one. Again, I'll go Apple C, Control C if you like, and I'll put it back in my section, or Jafet's section, because I'm using his as an exemplar. 5 design ideas, and it's going to go here in the overpass bridge. And Control V, there it is, and then I'm free to draw on that and annotate my idea. Make sure to have as much exposition or explaining of what the idea is as possible. You can do a couple of versions of each idea if you like, and so it might look like this as you draw it and end up being in the image. So remember to be good for Mrs. Cunningham, and just to reiterate here that you're going to need the lesson intent is that you get 5 ideations for solving the problem, which are in your class OneNote. So I should be able to come to your 5 design ideas and see all 5 set out in a graphical style, ready for moving to the next stage. Thank you.